How's it going, you guys? Another episode of Epic FAQ here. I'm Kyle, or Epic, whatever you want to call me. And the question comment winner from the last video is by a succulent Nick. And he asked, Epic, how can I find other people that freerun? I need people to train with. Well, my problem with that is that you don't actually need people to train with. If you look online, there are plenty of videos of guys going out just by themselves, setting their camera down and filming themselves just train their asses off. So you don't need somebody to train with. I used to feel the same way when I first started. When I first got into it, I didn't want to be the only one. I needed somebody else who shared this passion with me, somebody to leech off, somebody to build off, somebody who has similar energy as mine, so I can have that much more fun. Because when you're by yourself, there's no one to challenge you. You know, whenever you train with people who are better than you challenge yourself to get better. When you train people who are worse than you all the time, then you don't really progress as fast as you could if you were, with guys who are way up there. So the best way I could say is to find other people who do free running and stuff is to Google search your city. For example, I live in St. Louis, so I would go Google search St. Louis parkour and free running, and then it could pull up YouTube videos, it could pull up forums, it could pull up something in APK, it could pull up, maybe they have their own Facebook page, something like that, and you may find somebody in your area who you can network with and find out when their open gym sessions are, when the next jams are going to be, get some phone numbers, so that way if you ever want to go out and train, you text them or they text you and say, hey, you want to go train? Yeah, let's do it, let's go. That's kind of how it works in my area. Whenever somebody's new in the area and they want to learn about parkour and free running, they'll find me or some of the other guys who are now networking and getting themselves out there. They'll contact us and be like, hey, I want to get into parkour and free running, but I can't afford paying for classes. I would like to know more about learning from you guys at your gatherings or sessions or whatever, and they would just join us. Other than that, though, if you really have to understand that you might be the only person in your area who does whatever it is that you do, and you may have to rely on finding friends who are interested in that, a lot of times you can find that by just going to open gyms or going to train places, and somebody might talk to you and be like, hey, that's really cool, what do you call that, or what is that, I want to get into something like this, and the next thing you know, you start a community and you build off of that. That's really the only advice I can actually offer. You don't really need people to train with. If you're looking for motivation to actually challenge yourself, use that by watching your videos. Study the movements that you see and learn to break them down so you can learn them on your own outside. And then if you do have access to a gym, go there and train your ass off there. And if you're just really wanting to train with people, look into the next big city. For example, I'm in St. Louis, so the next big city could be Chicago, Kansas City. It could be, I don't know, those are the only two main ones that I know of. And there's small groups in between here and there and stuff, but those are the next big cities, so you can contact their parkour and free running groups and say, hey, I would like to know when your next jam is so I can come out and train with you guys. I've been training this long, and I really want to train with people, and I can't really find anybody in my area, so I would like to join you guys sometime and meet up. And then that's how you can get more friends, see more different styles, get more input from different areas, say this city focuses on that, or that city focuses a lot on, big tricks. This city focuses mostly on flow. This community here, they focus a lot on conditioning. Everybody's kind of different. Some communities have variations, like St. Louis. Some of us do flow, some of us are conditioning, some of us are about going big and hard. It all varies. Ugh, excuse me. Just ate breakfast. Bacon, egg, and cheese biscuits. The bomb. So that's all the only input that I have for you guys, really. If you're looking for other people to free run, just network, make friends. Don't force somebody to go to an open gym session. Don't say, hey dude, I need you to come with me, If they seem kind of intimidated by I don't know, if I don't want to break my neck, to say, no, I'm a beginner too. Start with me, I'll show you how I started. Welcome them. Don't push them though. You shouldn't force anybody to do something they don't want to do if they don't feel comfortable doing it. Sometimes you just may have to just touch it, like, hey, would you be interested in joining me for a parkour training session sometime? They say no, alright, I just wanted to check. But if you're ever open to it, let me know, dude, because I could use somebody to train with. Something simple like that. Very simple, easy communication. Other than that, just network. Network, build a community, go to jams all around the country if you can, meet new people, and make some videos. Because maybe you're not the only one in your area who wants to find somebody to train with, and you guys just don't know each other. So why don't you be the one who puts the video out, and then if they ever Google search, then they'll find you, and then you can be the one who helps build that community. Other than that, that's all I really got for you guys. If any of you guys have any other ideas and stuff, throw them in the comments below, and the rest of you guys go and check the comments. There might be some input that you guys can use. With nothing more to say, thanks for watching, take great care, stay positive, and may the next best question win.